back at the ballpark. We apologize for the technical difficulty, a brief internet outage here, and we understand that it came at a very inopportune time in this contest. Game 1 has gone final here at the ballpark. Your final score, Western Oklahoma State College moving on with a 7-3 victory over Carl Albert State College. Due up next on our broadcast, starting in just 25 minutes, National Park College and ASU-Newport, coming up at 4 o'clock, Murray State College and UA Rich Mountain. In our 6:30 nightcap tonight, we know one of those two teams, and that will be Western Oklahoma State College. But we go to intermission here at the ballpark as we set up for our second game of the day. National Park College and ASU-Newport coming your way next on the Nighthawk Network. Back in action here in Ardmore, Oklahoma, as we get set for Game 2 of our quadruple header today. We will have an elimination game before us here in the losers bracket. The visiting team in our battle today, National Park College, the Nighthawks out of Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, taking on the Aviators, the home team, ASU-Newport out of Newport, Arkansas. Good afternoon and welcome to our broadcast of the Southwest Plains District Tournament in windy Ardmore, Oklahoma today. Moments ago, Western Oklahoma State College advanced within the losers bracket, ending the season of Carl Albert State College. Final score 7-3. The Lady Pioneers now turn their attention to this game, where they will face the winner in just 5 hours from now. Coming up at 4 o'clock today, we'll have our winners bracket matchup of the afternoon. Murray State College and University of Arkansas Rich Mountain, the two remaining undefeated squads. A trip to championship Saturday on the line coming up at 4 o'clock. But a battle of in-state rivals, National Park College and ASU-Newport, as we go to our second game of the day, 10th game overall in our tournament. Of course, ASU-Newport playing. We're now with its back against the wall. Every single game could potentially be its final game in program history, and trying to keep the season alive for one more moment, one more pitch, one more game. National Park College, led by head coach Dory Cormier in her first year as head coach of the Nighthawks. An assistant for this program for a number of years, and a chance to keep the team alive, hoping to play two here on your Friday. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. No matter which team you are rooting for, let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. We would love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. As we get set for the start of the ball game, we'll begin with our starting lineups. First, we'll have the lineup for National Park College. Looking at NPC, there has been some changes to the lineup heading into the team's third game of the tournament. Kira Burkhart starts things off in center field. Emma Sowell, as you see on your screen, playing over at first base. Batting third, Macy Graves in the DP position today. Middle of the order features Caitlin Marino, Brooke LaBeouf, and Delaney Lloyd, who gets the start at second base today. Rounding out the order, Rachel Lawyer in left, Hadley James at shortstop, and Alexis Artigo at third base. Getting this start today, Jaylee Hawthorne, the pride of Cutter Morningstar High School, the former Eagle turned Nighthawk, came in relief last night in the battle, where NPC fell by a final score of 4-2 to University of Arkansas Rich Mountain. We'll turn our attention over to the home team on the scoreboard. A look at ASU-Newport. Their starting lineup is as follows. Kylie Branscombe in center, Jessa Wiles playing second base, Shaylee Mayfield in left field, Gracie Smith batting fourth, playing third base after a big offensive day to keep her season alive yesterday. Bailey Sanabria in the 5 spot behind home plate. Katie Moore batting sixth at shortstop. Mabry Tyner batting seventh at first base. Kenley Mitchell in right, and Danica Brown in the circle for Arkansas State University. Newport head coach Kevin Pierce taking on head coach Dory Cormier for National Park College, and we're just about ready for softball in our second game of the day. Comes down to this, neither of these teams want to go home back to the natural state. So we'll play 7 innings and figure out who it will be. Leading things off for National Park College, speedy center fielder Kiera Kiki Burkhart. Sun shining brightly here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. And the fans of these two programs have traveled well As we saw in Game 1, it is a windy day here in Oklahoma. You can't necessarily tell by watching on your screen. You'll just have to trust me. Early in the contest between Western and Carl Albert, it resulted in numerous home runs. So outfielders have to be on their toes today. Now the wind is currently blowing in toward home plate, which aids pitchers. Kiera Burkhart starts things off for National Park College. Here we go. Burkhart facing off against Danica Brown. First pitch is grounded, and it's going to be a foul ball, bringing Burkhart back to the plate. So it is going to be a dead ball, It will be an out on Burkhart, who fouled it off of herself, one away. Next up will be Emma Sowell. Sowell will take strike one. Count is 0-1 on the Nighthawk. First baseman lets that one rip. A slow roller. The throw over to first. There are two down quickly in this ball game. Next up for National Park College, it'll be the designated player, Macy Graves. The All-Region 2 first team honoree, looking to be the first base runner of the ball game. Brown's first pitch taken low, 1-0. Pitch on its way, and that one's going to be ripped out into center field, all the way to the wall. Graves turns and heads for second, and she will get there. So a runner in scoring position for National Park College here. Graves with the two-out double. Here's Caitlin Marino, the hard-hitting freshman catcher for NPC. A first pitch ball on the outside, 1-0. Next pitch, that one lifted out toward left field, and that ball is off the fence and over the wall. So Caitlin Marino's going to touch them all. It's a homer, and NPC is going to grab the early lead. Carrying in the wind, sailing just over the fence, the Nighthawks strike first. Caitlin Marino adding her second homer of the tournament, a two-run blast. Here's Brooke LaBeouf. LaBeouf with the grounder to short. Scooped up, thrown to first. The top of the first is in the books. NPC strikes first. Caitlin Marino sends it yard, 2-0 your score. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Bottom of the first inning here in this elimination game. I'm Mark Oliver from National Park College. Let's see who's out there in YouTube land. Oh, yes, the Brooke LaBeouf fan club in Morgan City. Hello to you. Emma Sowell's mom watching from home saying, "Go Nighthawks." NPC with the early lead. A Caitlin Marino long ball, and it bounced just off the tippy top of that yellow line out there on the center field wall. That opens things up here for NPC. Now defensively, they'll turn to Jaylee Hawthorne, making her first postseason start in Nighthawk history. We saw Hawthorne in relief last night against UA Rich Mountain. Pitched well. And now let's see how she does against the top of the order against the Aviators. Kylie Branscombe at the plate for ASU-Newport. First pitch down low, 1-0. Branscombe, Wiles, and Mayfield all due up for the ladies in dark blue tops and bottoms from Newport, Arkansas. Pitch on its way. Down the middle, strike one. Hawthorne finds her sweet spot, battling back to bring this count even. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the first. No one out. The center fielder Branscombe waits for the next offering. Hawthorne fires high, ball 2. On its way, ripped away, a foul ball. That brings it even. Hello once again to Brenda on the broadcast, joining us in Conway, Arkansas, the city of colleges. Cheering on Branscombe and the Aviators today. Glad to have you back with us today. Count is 2-2 on Branscombe. Pitch on its way, and that one is going to be ripped away, foul, out of play. Hawthorne gets the softball back. She returns to the circle, ready to work here. 2-2 the count. Hawthorne's next pitch is lasered foul. Nobody can get to it in time. The at-bat continues. Western Oklahoma State College awaits the winner of this battle. The date and time is set tonight at 6:30. Branscombe trying to straighten it out against Jaylee Hawthorne. Pitch on its way. Ground ball past Ardigo into left. And it will be a leadoff base runner for ASU-Newport. A hard hit ground ball getting past Ardigo. ASU-Newport will bring the potential tying run to the plate. Here's Jessa Wiles. Wiles, the second baseman, digging in for the Aviators. Pitch on its way, showing bunt. That one popped foul. Ardigo makes a diving play, couldn't get there. But you got to appreciate the effort out of number 11. That'll be strike one in the at-bat for Wiles. Hawthorne locked in, has the one she wants, sends it through for strike two. Hawthorne locked in, delivers a swinging foul ball up high. Wiles chips it away to stay alive. Here's the pitch. Too high and a good eye. That was a designed pitch there from Jaylee Hawthorne. Trying to catch a desperate batter swinging, but Wiles lays off and it pays off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a pitch on the outside, a little too high on the inside. Wiles ducks away. The count goes even. Two and two. Hawthorne down below the knees. The count goes full. Hawthorne fires ball 4 down in the dirt. Now the tying run is aboard, heading over to first. Wiles will reach. Here comes Shaylee Mayfield. First 2 base runners aboard for ASU-Newport in the first. Mayfield, the left fielder, digs in. First pitch below the knees, ball 1. Marino set behind home plate. This one fouled away. That brings the count even. NPC still in search of the elusive first out of the first inning. Hawthorne's next pitch fouled away. Mayfield getting a piece of it, hoping to straighten it out for the Aviators here. Count is 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss down low. Runner's going to take off for second. The throw goes away, and both runners will advance to second and third, respectively. But a strikeout back home, the first out of the inning recorded. Here comes Coach Dory Cormier to talk things over with her team. Mayfield strikes out. Due up next will be Gracie Smith, the third baseman. A defensive miscue results in runners on second and third. The Aviators threaten to light up the scoreboard here in the first. Nighthawks superfan Kevin Graves on the broadcast. Let's go Nighthawks. Hello, Kevin. A beautiful day for softball here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Our third day here and our 10th game overall. The winner of this team advancing to what is ultimately the Final Four in this postseason bracket. First pitch is going to be popped up out towards center field. Catch made by Burkhart, but a run will tag and score. The Aviators are on the board. RBI sacrifice fly, Gracie Smith. And now the tying run stands on third. Two down, here's the catcher, Bailey Sanabria. Jessa Wiles standing on third. Hawthorne's first pitch, strike 1 down the middle. Hawthorne fires, foul ball, popped away. 2 strikes on the hitter, Sanabria. NPC hoping to limit the damage here in the first, clinging to a 1-run lead. Count is 0-2, pitch on its way, and it dies just before the plate. 1-2. The rise ball. Settling in for ball 2, 2-2. As Sanabria holds off, looking for something to drive here. Tying run stands on third. Hawthorne looking relaxed within the circle here. Here's her pitch, fouled away. Two balls, two strikes on Sanabria. Trying to keep the first inning alive for the Aviators. Here we go. Pitch on its way, up and in, ball 3. This count is full. Payoff pitch on its way, ball 4. Runners on the corners now for the Aviators. The inning continues. So Wiles on third, Sanabria on first, Katie Moore comes to the plate. The shortstop with an opportunity to tie this ball game. 2 outs, 2 on. The Nighthawks looking to get out of the jam here. Hawthorne throws a first pitch strike down the middle. The Nighthawk defense getting loud out in the field, cheering on their freshman hurler, Jaylee Hawthorne. Here's the pitch, fouled away. There will be 2 strikes on the hitter, Katie Moore. Hawthorne's next pitch popped up, foul ball. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands here today. Nighthawk Nation and Aviator Nation represented well in the stands. 2 strikes on the hitter, that one popped away, foul ball. Moore fighting to stay alive. She'll dig back in here. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Hawthorne with the strikeout. 2 runners left aboard. ASU-Newport is on the board. A 2-1 ball game. Heads off to the next inning. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Don't forget, coming up later today, our winners bracket matchup, Murray State College and UA Rich Mountain. They'll vie for a chance to go to championship Saturday, 4 o'clock. And at 6:30, the winner of our first contest today, Western Oklahoma State College, awaiting the winner of the contest in front of you now, National Park College and ASU-Newport. The Nighthawks come to the plate here in the second inning with the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up. Here's second baseman Delaney Lloyd. The pitch from Danica Brown on the outer edge, catching the corner. Strike 1. NPC got on the scoreboard in the top of the first thanks to a 2-run Caitlin Marino home run. Brown's pitch is going to be lined out to right. The catch is made on the run by Kenley Mitchell. That takes care of D'Lo, Delaney Lloyd. 1 out, no one on. Next up, Rachel Lawyer. The left fielder from Rockwall, Texas stands in. Brown's first pitch, taken ball 1. On its way, there's a rip to shortstop. Moore fires to first, and there are 2 down. The Aviators trying to make quick work out of NPC here in the second. Here comes shortstop Hadley James. The freshman will step in against Danica Brown for the Aviators. First pitch high, ball 1. Next pitch coming in there, a miss off the arm of Brown. James in the driver's seat, 2-0. And another take above the shoulders. James sitting pretty with a 3-0 advantage. There's a strike down the middle as expected. No swing from the shortstop, James. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nighthawks looking for their first base runner of the inning. They've got one. Hadley James trots on down to first, and now the number 9 slot comes home. It's Alexis Artigo. The third baseman stands in for NPC. She'll take strike 1 on the first pitch thrown. Connection to left field. That ball drops down. It rolls all the way to the corner and past the temporary fencing, which means these runners have to get the stop sign. James held up at third. Artigo on second after a huge slap to the corner. And the top of the order comes to the plate for NPC. Huge production out of the bottom of the order for Nighthawk Nation. Kiera Burkhart fouled out her first time up today. First pitch from Danica Brown slides away. Ball 1. On its way, and a running strike there for Burkhart, who goes even in the count 1-1. These two teams faced off 4 times in the regular season as March came to a close, turning the calendar to April, and they split their regular season series 2 games apiece. NPC taking game 1 14-6, then dropping the finale 10-6. Series went to Newport on April 2nd, where the Aviators took game 1 4-3, and the Nighthawks rallied back for a 15-3 win. Number 1 out of the Eastern Division and number 2 out of the Eastern Division. The Nighthawks and Aviators respectfully. 3-1 the count. The pitch to Burkhart, fouled away. Count is full, 3-2. Trying to drive in a run and add insurance to the lead. Payoff pitch. She didn't go, and she'll head on down to first with the walk. The bases are loaded. Emma Sowell steps to the plate for NPC. A big opportunity to blow this game wide open in the second inning. Sowell 0 for 1 with a ground out. The wind blows, and we have a strike at the letters across her chest. Count 0-1 on Sowell. Connection. Driven deep, but foul down the left field line. 2 strikes on the first baseman, Emma Sowell. 2 out, 2 on for National Park College. Brown trying to get out of the jam for ASU-Newport. Here's the pitch, outer edge, ball 1. Brown with pitches to work with. Trying to see if they could get a desperate Sowell to swing, nothing going there. 1-2. Pitch on its way, high, and a good eye, 2-2. Count even on Sowell. 2 out, 2 on, pitch on its way, grounder to short. Moore scoops, fires to first, the ball gets away! James scores, Artigo scores. And this will be a 4-1 ball game. Held up at third is Kiera Burkhart. Sowell reaches and stays on first on the error. The hitter is Macy Graves. First pitch, she'll line that one to center. On the run, the ball is bobbled, it's down! Burkhart scores. Here comes Sowell, 6-1 NPC. Macy Graves standing at second when it's all said and done. A big inning for National Park College. Here comes Coach Pierce. Four runs have scored: James, Artigo, Burkhart, and Sowell. Next up for NPC, Caitlin Marino, who smacked a 2-run homer her first time up. There are still 2 outs in the top of the second. First pitch from Danica Brown, a swing and a miss. Off-speed offering there. Marino digs back in, looking to bring home Graves, just as she did an inning ago. Sliding in is Graves over at third with a stolen base. The count is 1-1. A misfire from Danica Brown, 2 balls on the hitter. Marino at the ready. Here's the pitch. Grounder over to short. Moore fires to first. This time they make the play, and down go the Nighthawks in the second. 4 runs scored. NPC extends its lead. We head to the bottom of the inning with the Aviators batting next. This is the Southwest Plains District Tournament presented by National Park College.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
A big inning for the National Park College Nighthawks has NPC in the driver's seat. We head to the bottom of the second inning. 6-1, your score. ASU-Newport was able to get on the board its last time up in the first inning. Kylie Branscombe coming in to score on an RBI sacrifice fly from Gracie Smith. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up for the Aviators as we go to the second. Here's first baseman Mabry Tyner. Jaylee Hawthorne's first pitch down at the knees and gets the strike call, 0-1. Tyner awaiting the next offering. That one bounces just before home plate to bring it even. The 1-1 fouled back to the fence. Two strikes on the leadoff hitter, Mabry Tyner. Pitch from Hawthorne sent sky high into foul territory. No play to be made there. And this at-bat continues. Two strikes on Tyner. There's a pitch just off target. Called a ball. 2-2. On its way from Hawthorne, swing and a miss up high. There's a strikeout, and that takes care of Tyner's third K of the day for Jaylee Hawthorne, jamming her on the inside. One out. Here comes right fielder Kenley Mitchell. Mitchell's been busy out in the outfield. A couple of great defensive plays out there for Mitchell, batting in the 8th spot today for ASU-Newport. Pitch on its way. Mitchell takes ball one. Hawthorne's next offering high, inducing that swing and a miss. Count goes even on Mitchell. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hawthorne delivers and doesn't get the call. It's a ball. 2-1. Next pitch is popped up into foul territory. Emma Sowell with the diving play. She'll get the second out of the inning. That takes care of Mitchell. Next up, Danica Brown. It's pitcher versus pitcher. Brown batting for the first time in this contest here in the second inning. 2 outs, no one on. Trying to chip away at a 5-run deficit. Ball one off the arm of Hawthorne. Here's a pitch. Outer edge, catching the corner, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Danica Brown trying to put the ball in play as spark a 2-out rally. Hawthorne gets the spin on it. That one taken over to third. Artigo fires to first. Down go the Aviators in the second. A 6-1 ball game heads to the third. National Park College bats when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water. and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Danica Brown heads back to the circle for ASU-Newport. She goes to battle against the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for National Park College. That'll be Brooke LaBeouf, Delaney Lloyd, and Rachel Lawyer. The freshman from Berwick, Louisiana. LaBeouf stands in 0 for 1 in this contest. She grounded out to Katie Moore. First pitch, there's a grounder. Over to third, ball is bobbled. Play at first, LaBeouf beats out the throw. There's a base runner aboard for NPC. An error in the infield results in a base runner for the Nighthawks. So a big second inning may carry over into the third. We'll see, but the first base runner is on. Delaney Lloyd at the plate, flying out to right field her first time up. One out, or excuse me, one on, no one out. My apologies. Lloyd at the plate, ready to rock for the Nighthawks. Pitch on its way, taken high, ball 2. Danica Brown delivers, return to sender, fielded at shortstop. Thrown over to second for the out, and safe at first will be Delaney Lloyd. So the lead runner, Brooke LaBeouf, gone for the first out. Delaney Lloyd will reach on the fielder's choice. So there is still one on, now one out for Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer grounded out to Moore at shortstop her first time up. Ball 1 down low. Swing and a miss there by Lawyer, coming up empty, count even, 1-1. There's the pitch, bouncing in the dirt, ball 2, heading for second is Lloyd. She'll get there. Shout-outs to a couple of Sea Arc Sharks watching on the broadcast today. Hello to Anitra and also Peyton Domain cheering on National Park College. The Sharks season unfortunately came to a close yesterday. Rachel Lawyer going to send that one out into left, and she'll take it all the way to second on a double there. Stop sign at third is Delaney Lloyd. There's runners on second and third. But going back to my previous comment here, these student athletes might be opponents and adversaries on the battlefield, but the relationships that they make during the season turn into long-lasting friendships. It's really inspiring to see. We saw yesterday, we've even seen today, teams that have been eliminated from tournament contention don't just get on the bus and go home. They stick around cheering on the other teams, rooting for them, providing that energy. Ground ball down the third baseline, picked up in fair territory. James will beat it out over to first. And that will load the bases for the Nighthawks here. Alexis Artigo stands in for NPC. She doubled and scored her last time up. The Nighthawks have an opportunity to extend their lead here. First pitch, strike off the arm of Danica Brown. At first is James. Lawyer on second. Lloyd on third. Brown fires above the shoulders. 1-1. Brown's next offering ripped up the middle into center field. Lloyd will score. Lawyer gets the stop sign at third. NPC extends its lead 7-1. RBI single for Alexis Ardigo, who is having a day at the plate today. Lawyer to third, James to second. Here's Kiera Burkhart at the top of the order. We may have a pitching change here. We will. Kylie Branscombe will come in for ASU-Newport, looking to stop the bleeding and slap a Band-Aid on the third inning. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
7-1 your score. Alexis Ardigo with an RBI single. The bases are loaded for National Park College. As we check back in on our comments section, we see Talon Feitch of the Sea Ark Sharks cheering on National Park College. Love to see the Sea Ark Sharks tuning in on the broadcast today. And they're cheering on Caitlin back home in Louisville, Texas, saying, "Go Nighthawks." Glad to have you guys with us today. Bases loaded for Kiera Burkhart for National Park College, who takes ball one away. Burkhart with a foul out and a walk. 1 run scored today at the top of the order for National Park. Here's a pitch, low and away, ball 2. 2 balls thrown for Kylie Branscombe, coming in relief of Danica Brown. Burkhart, the 6th batter of the inning for NPC, watches it low, 3-0. There are no bases open. Branscombe looking to battle back and get this inning back under control. 4th pitch of the at-bat, ball 4, and that will bring in Rachel Lawyer. So the 8th run of the ball game comes home. The bases remain loaded. Burkhart with her 2nd walk of the day. Here's Emma Sowell. Sowell reaching on an error in the last inning, coming around to score a run. Facing off against Kylie Branscombe. The pitch, high, ball 1. That'll be 5 balls in a row since coming in out of center field. On its way, that one works down the middle, and the comeback starts now if you're Branscombe. 1-1 on Sowell, the first baseman. Pitch, high in the zone. Sowell lays off, ball 2. On its way, there's a strike at the letters on a take by Sowell. The pitch taken high, ball 3. The count now full on Emma Sowell. Former Nighthawk legend Taylor Southern on the broadcast. Hello to Mom Chastity as well. There's a rip off the glove at shortstop. 1 run scores. James comes in for the 9th run of this ball game. The Southerns watching in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas today. The bases remain loaded. An RBI single. Here's Macy Graves. Graves has reached in both plate appearances today, a first inning double, scoring a run, reaching on an error in the 2nd. Still just 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. There's a strike on that offering from Kylie Branscombe. Connection over to short, through the gap into left. Artigo will score. Burkhart turns on the Jets. NPC will drive in 2 more runs here in the third. Graves will reach with her 3rd consecutive plate appearance. The rally continues. Here's Caitlin Marino, the Nighthawk catcher. She'll take a strike. Runners on first and second for the Nighthawks here. Count 0-1 on Marino. Connection through the gap into left field. Sowell will get the green light. Play at the plate, but not in time. Sowell will score. 12-1 your score. Brooke LaBeouf steps in for Nighthawk Nation. LaBeouf will take a strike on the first pitch thrown. Macy Graves standing on second. Marino is on first. We have batted around here in the third. LaBeouf now with 2 strikes on her. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Aviators hoping to stop the bleeding here. The pitch ripped over to third base, stepping on the bag for a force out, stretching to first. Double play. Down go the Nighthawks in the third, but they light up the scoreboard. 12-1 your score. We'll be right back right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
As I mentioned before, these two teams faced off 4 times in the Eastern Division during the regular season. They split their regular season series coming into this tournament as the 1 and 2 seeds respectively. Coming into this ball game, this one really could have went either way. As we head to the bottom of the third inning, though, NPC holding on to quite the advantage here. Your score, 12-1. The Nighthawks have scored more runs in this game than any game in this tournament so far. But ASU-Newport has been embracing an underdog mentality all season long. Down but not out. One thing's for certain for these ladies in dark blue, they're going to give it everything they have. Athletics coming to an end for the program at the conclusion of this softball season. A team full of heroes wearing aviator blue. That ball gets away from Jaylee Hawthorne. The wind picking back up here at the ballpark. Count is 1-1 at the top of the order on Kylie Branscombe. Branscombe reached on an error and scored the team's lone run in this contest. The pitch outside. Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch dropping a little bit low there. Ball 3. Branscombe threatening to get on and start this comeback for the Aviators. On its way, fouled away. That ball sent out on the left field side. On a breezy day here at the ballpark in Ardmore, Oklahoma. The count is full. Pitch on its way. That'll be ball 4. Branscombe takes her base. A leadoff base runner for ASU-Newport. Branscombe reaching for the second time in this contest. The pitcher trots on down to first. Next up, Jessa Wiles. The second baseman checks in with a walk today in her lone plate appearance. Breeze continuing to blow in from right field. Hawthorne fires and induces the swing and a miss. One strike on Jessa Wiles. Middle infield hoping to turn 2. James at shortstop. Lloyd at second. There's a foul ball out of play. Two strikes on Wiles. University of Arkansas Rich Mountain in the ballpark. Murray State in the ballpark. Our winners bracket showdown coming up at 4 o'clock today. Swing and a miss for Wiles, who will strike out swinging for the first out in the bottom of the third. Strikeout number 4 for Jaylee Hawthorne today. That brings Shaylee Mayfield to the plate. Mayfield 0 for 1 with a K today. Here it is, down in the dirt, reeled in by Caitlin Marino, ball 1. Hawthorne toes the rubber, ready to rock here. Pitch on its way. The high riser sails overhead. Ball 2. James and Lloyd in the middle infield, ready to pounce on a runner that might try to steal second. Here's the pitch. That one popped up, out toward deep second base. Delaney Lloyd makes the grab. 2 down. For the third inning to continue, it will require some heroics from Gracie Smith, the third baseman. An RBI fly out, her first time up, driving in the lone run of the game for ASU-Newport. Hawthorne's first pitch down below the knees, ball 1. Caitlin Marino delivers the sign to her pitcher. On its way. Ball 2. The pitch lifted out toward left field. Lawyer on the run, couldn't get there. That ball is down. The Aviators are going to come in and play to run. Kylie Branscombe will score 12-2. Lawyer on a dead sprint out and left. Made every attempt to get that ball, just couldn't quite get there. It goes down as an RBI double for Gracie Smith, who continues to produce in the postseason. Next up, Bailey Sanabria, the catcher, taking ball 1. Sanabria walked her first time up today. Here's an offering at the knees, well placed by Jaylee Hawthorne, 1-1. That offering dies just before home plate. Ball 2. Hawthorne gets the ball back, returning to the circle, ready to go back to work. There's a connection. That one driven out to center field. Kiera Burkhart makes the grab, and the third inning comes to a close. ASU-Newport chips away, adds a run to the scoreboard. A 12-2 ball game heads to the 4th here on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
The Nighthawk Bats have been red hot in this elimination contest today, scoring 2 runs in the first, 4 runs in the second, and 6 runs in the third. Potentially taking out a little bit of frustrations after a heartbreaking loss to UA Rich Mountain last night. 4-2 the final, dropping NPC into the losers bracket. But the Nighthawks' late rally just couldn't get across the finish line. Branscombe in the circle for ASU-Newport. Here's Delaney Lloyd to lead things off. Lloyd reached on a fielder's choice back in that big third inning, scoring a run. On its way, another take by Lloyd. 2-0. Nighthawk dugout getting loud, trying to keep the energy going. High fly ball to center field. The catch will be made. Lloyd is retired for the first out of the inning. Next up, Rachel Lawyer, who doubled her last time up. She's 1 for 2 in this contest. The left fielder trying to generate some offense here in the fourth. First pitch, high, ball 1 off the arm of Branscombe. Wind picking back up here in Ardmore. Lawyer hoping to use it to her advantage. She sends that one into foul territory, and nobody can get there in time. It goes down as a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on NPC's Rachel Lawyer. Family in the stands here in Ardmore today. Branscombe winds and fires. A swing and a miss on the changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Lawyer, ripped up the middle. Moore can't handle it, and Lawyer is safe at first. The Nighthawks with a 1-out base runner. Lawyer with her second hit of the ball game. Next up, the shortstop, Hadley James. James with a walk and a run scored in the second. She singled and scored in the third. Trying to reach base for the third consecutive inning. Lawyer will steal second. Swiped bag for the sophomore out of Rockwell, Texas. James on a mission to bring her home. Here's the pitch, the bunt down the line, but foul. Time is called. Here comes Coach Pierce. I believe the umpires will get together and confer about something here. I believe it was to confirm the number of outs here. There is 1. Lawyer, the lone runner on second. Here we go. Hadley James is the hitter. She'll swing through that one for a strikeout. So down goes James for the second out of the inning. Next up, Alexis Artigo. Ardigo has been productive out of that 9 slot today. A double in the second, RBI single in the third. She has scored 2 runs. First pitch strike to Ardigo. Count 0-1 on Lex. The Nighthawk third baseman taking a moment to collect herself and stands back in. Showing bunt, pulling back. Runner's going to take off for third. Lawyer is out. That'll do it for the top of the 4th here in Ardmore. The Aviators come to the plate when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
It's the bottom of the 4th inning here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. The NJCAA Southwest Plains District Tournament, powered by National Park College on the Nighthawk Network. I'm Mark Oliver. ASU-Newport will come to the plate bringing Katie Moore, Mabry Tyner, Kenley Mitchell, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters to the plate. ASU-Newport was able to get back on the scoreboard an inning ago, an RBI double from Gracie Smith, continuing to try to chip away at this deficit, which currently sits at 10 runs. Katie Moore 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. That one launched out to left field. Rachel Lawyer makes the grab. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up for the Aviators, number 2, the first baseman, Mabry Tyner. Tyner 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Jaylee Hawthorne's first pitch is launched over to first. Emma Sowell makes the play. 2 pitches, 2 away. So it all rests on the bat of Kenley Mitchell, the right fielder. She'll stand in here against Jaylee Hawthorne and the Nighthawk defense. 0 for 1 today with a pop out to Emma Sowell. First pitch, fouled away. Base is empty, 2 down. Mitchell looking to straighten it out here. On its way, there's a strike. Hawthorne and the Nighthawks threatening to go 3 up, 3 down, taking care of the Aviators, sending this game to the 5th. Two-strike pitch sails high, ball 1 on a good eye by Kenley Mitchell. Here's the pitch. Ground ball over to third, but foul. And Mitchell continues to battle. One ball, 2 strikes. Mitchell steps back to the plate. Hawthorne fires, trying to induce that swing. Couldn't quite get there. Ball 2. The Rise carrying with the win today here in Ardmore. The 2-2. Jammed over to third. Ardigo fires to Sowell, who makes the play. We head to the 5th inning. NPC leads it by 10, 12-2. We're back in a moment. The NJCAA Southwest Plains District Tournament continues on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
National Park College comes to the plate in the top of the fifth inning, leading 12-2, looking to add insurance runs before a do-or-die bottom of the fifth here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Oliver. Here's Alexis Artigo leading things off for National Park College. Artigo 2 for 2 today, a double and an RBI single, 2 runs scored, numerous defensive plays for that sophomore out in the infield today. Next pitch comes along and drops right on in for strike one. The count is even, 1 apiece. Artigo watches that one sail away. These pitchers today really dealing with blustery conditions at the ballpark, making it hard to command down the plate. Artigo sends that one sky high, but foul. There will be 2 strikes on the Nighthawk third baseman, Alexis Artigo. On its way, another deep rip, but foul. Count remains 2-2 on Alexis. Branscom's pitch fouled away the other way. And the at-bat continues. Sanabria set behind home plate. Branscom fires. This one lined out to left. The ball is down. Artigo turns on the Jets, heads for second, but she got a little too aggressive, and she will be tagged out. That's the first out of the inning. Artigo retired for the first time in this contest. Top of the order is here. Here's Kiera Burkhart. Over at first, Alexis Artigo is still standing. Now she heads to the dugout. Sounds like NPC trying to appeal the decision, but it stood. So Artigo is out.
1 for 5.
And it looks like we're going to have a defensive substitution take the field for ASU-Newport. Now in right field, Eliza Covarrubias. Burkhart shows bunt. Went around, did not make contact, but it's strike one on the center fielder. Burkhart with 2 walks and 2 runs scored in this contest. 1 out, no one on for Nighthawk Nation. Branscom's pitch on the outside, ball 1. Another miss off target for Kylie Branscom. 2 balls, 1 strike on a good eye by Kiera Burkhart. On its way, there's a grounder over to second. The scoop, the throw to first, the throw goes away. Taking off for second is Burkhart. She slides in head first. Burkhart at second when it's all said and done, reaching on the error, and that summons Emma Sowell to home plate. Emma Sowell has reached twice today, an error in the second, scoring a run. She smacked an RBI single back in the third, scoring her second run of the day. A first pitch strike to Sowell, batting with one on and one out. Branscombe delivers, too low, 1-1. Count even on the first baseman, Sowell. Branscombe has the one she wants. She fires and gets the strike call. 1-2. Next pitch on its way, and a good take by Sowell, who takes ball 2. 1 out, 1 on here in the 5th. There's a connection, a high fly ball trailing toward foul territory. The catch is made. Sowell flies out for out number 2. Coming to the plate, Macy Graves, who's reached base all 3 times she's come to the dish. She has a 2-run single, a double, reaching on an error, a stolen base, and a run scored. The sophomore leader takes ball 1 down low. Burkhart, the runner on second for NPC. Count 1-0 on Graves. She watches that one outside. Ball 2. Should Graves reach, it'll be Caitlin Marino getting a turn in the 5th. On its way, ground ball over through to shortstop. A long throw over, but Graves is able to beat it out. Runners on the corners for National Park College. Graves reaches base for the 4th consecutive at-bat in this game, a long infield single. Here comes the catcher, Caitlin Marino, 2 for 3. Marino started the scoring in this ball game back in the top of the 1st with a 2-run homer. The Nighthawks have not looked back since. On its way, Marino takes that ball, gets away, and coming home to score is Burkhart. She slides in head first for the 13th run of the game. Graves takes second on the play, a run in scoring position. The count is 1-0 on Caitlin Marino. On its way, and a deep shot out to left center field. She has her second homer of the game. Marino will touch them all for National Park College. And here comes Nighthawk Nation to welcome number 16 home. No doubt about it off the bat there. NPC flying high in this elimination game. The inning continues. Here comes Brooke LaBeouf. Time has been called as we get new softballs into the field of play here. NPC with 3 runs across here in the 5th, extending its lead. The first pitch to LaBeouf, ball 1. On its way from Branscombe, too low, 2-0. And a misfire off target. There's ball 3. LaBeouf trying to keep the rally rolling and get on base here. Kylie Branscombe, the one she wants, fires it in for a strike as expected. Shout outs to NPC's Director of Marketing, Emily Pyland, on the broadcast today, cheering on NPC. Glad to have you today. Brooke LaBeouf is going to draw the walk and head on down to first. Coming up next, Delaney Lloyd for Nighthawk Nation. Lloyd reached on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd inning, scoring a run. Coach Pierce coming out looking like he might make a substitution here. And we'll see who the new Aviator pitcher will be. Danica Brown is going to re-enter this ball game. That'll do it for Kylie Branscombe. Makes her way to the dugout, and we'll see if she jumps back into the field or not here. Danica Brown is back in action, the starting pitcher in today's contest. And we'll pause just for a moment here in Ardmore as she completes her warm-ups. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF.
Back in action here in Oklahoma. Ground ball over to Katie Moore. Delaney Lloyd will ground out. And that will take care of the Nighthawks here in the fifth. We head to the bottom of the inning, 15-2 your score. We're back in just a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Into the bottom of the fifth inning we go, where NPC hopes to put the finishing touches on a victory here in Ardmore. Punch its ticket to the 6:30 showdown today against Western Oklahoma State College waiting in the wings. Here's a pop-up. This one's going to be sent over to Alexis Artigo, who reels it in for out number one. Kylie Branscombe will bat at the top of the order here for the Aviators. Branscombe reaching base twice in this contest, once on an error, once on a walk. That pitch taken for strike one. That ball drops in front of home plate. Good take there by Branscombe. 1-1. One offering from Hawthorne, fouled away. Branscombe fighting to stay alive. ASU-Newport with its back against the wall here. There's a rip over to the shortstop, James, firing over to first, making the play. There are two down here in the bottom of the fifth inning. ASU-Newport down to its final out here in this tournament. First pitch ball to Jessa Wiles here. Standing in for ASU-Newport. Hawthorne fires and misses. Top of the zone there on the rise ball. 2-0 on Wiles. And there's a strike right down the middle for Hawthorne there. 2-1. That one fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter, Wiles. Hawthorne trying to put the finishing touches on a win for National Park College here. She toes the rubber, ready to rock here. The 2-2 drops low, 3-2. ASU-Newport down and will fight for every single opportunity here. Pitch on its way, and that one is launched out to left field. Lawyer can't get there in time. It's down as a foul ball. And Jessa Wiles comes back home to try again here. Here's the pitch. There's strike 3, and this ball game is over. National Park College will move on in the Southwest Plains District Tournament. They will face Western Oklahoma State College at 6:30 this evening. We would like to honor ASU-Newport at this time. The Aviators fighting tough through a season, learning that its program would be coming to a close. Hats off to the Aviators on a job well done. You have represented your college well, and best wishes to your student athletes in the bright future that lies ahead. Our hearts go out to you. Safe travels back home to Newport. The celebration begins, but it will only be short-lived for Nighthawk Nation in this one. NPC will have to load up and play again at 6:30 tonight to keep its season alive. They've made it to the Final Four in our contest here in Ardmore. Coming up next, it will be our winners bracket showdown. You've waited. It's here. Well, almost. Coming up at 4 o'clock today, Murray State College and the University of Arkansas, Rich Mountain. And then at 6:30, Western Oklahoma State College and NPC. We'll go to an intermission here in windy Ardmore, Oklahoma. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.